Yo, what's going on, y'all? Shout out to all the returning subscribers, man. I do appreciate y'all coming back and showing your boy more love. Um, Shout out to all the new subscribers that have joined the channel. I really do appreciate you guys. And for everybody else who has not done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, please like, comment, and share the videos if you care. I really do appreciate all the love and support and the engagement that you guys give me. And on this video right here, I definitely feel like I'm gonna need a little bit of engagement because I kind of need somebody to put some things in perspective for me a little bit, or maybe not in perspective, but just like, I don't know. Tell me if you agree with me, or if you don't, that's fine too. But I also want to know why if you don't. And so, okay, here we go. The topic is, of course, the dating world. Well, today's version of dating versus, I guess, back in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, or whatever, right? I don't want to. Okay, so lately I've been paying attention to a lot of people. Like I really have, and it's been I want to say a little bit over a week now. I've been paying attention across all my social media as far as like TikTok, Facebook, and even YouTube. Not so much Instagram, but between those other platforms, like I've been really like seeing a lot of people's different posts and videos and stuff that they've been making where they're talking about this dating topic, relationships or lack thereof or whatnot. A lot of people feel like not really it's a thing of the past, but it's like relationships are like just like kind of rare these days because it's just not available, or you don't have the necessary tools available to be in the relationships, i.e. the man or the woman, right? It's always all the good ones are taken, or nobody wants me, or I'm not settling for less. So if you can't live up to my standards, then we not doing this. Along with trying to date people and deciding to opt out because you feel like they can't measure up to or meet all the required standards that you have put in place for your next partner. And then there are and then there are the ones that are just downright shallow, if you ask me, because a lot of folks feel like, a lot of folks are taking passes on people because they feel like the other person don't look good enough or just simply ain't good enough because of what they have and or what they don't have. And so seeing all of that, and I've been soaking this in for a minute, and I've just been looking around, focusing in on people, and every time, and so lately, as I'm seeing this, I'm starting to like take a deeper dive into these folks. I'm just scrolling through all this shit, going through all. I've been over here being nosy boots, going through all people's stuff, all through their goddamn profile, reading old old posts, looking at previous photos, videos, all that stuff. I'm just like, I'm trying to get a sense of you. I'm trying to, I'm just trying to get a visual. I'm trying to read you a little bit from what I do have available to me, right? And I did find that a lot of these folks got a lot in common. And it kind of just boils down to everybody reaching for, for things that they shouldn't be reaching for. So moral of the story, we kind of, from the very beginning, we're kind of like setting ourselves up for failure because you're starting this thing out on the wrong road. First of all, follow me here. So everybody knows how. So we all know how to. I'll put it this way: we all know how to rate someone, right, on a scale of 1 to 10. We do it all the time, whether we keep the comments to ourselves or we say it to our best friend. Damn, she bad. Hey, she a dime for real. She bad as hell. Bitch, he fine as fuck. He look good. he looked like this, he looked like that. Like we do it all the time, right? So cool. We know how to rate people. So fuck everybody else. Let's go back to us. Go stand in the mirror. When you get in that mirror and you look at that reflection that's looking back at you, what do you see on a scale from 1 to 10? What do you see? And I'm not even trying to be a jerk right now. I'm just trying to, I guess maybe just trying to knock some folks back into fucking reality because this is ridiculous. So moving on. What do you see in that mirror? If you look in that mirror and you see rate yourself what, a strong 6, maybe 6.5, on a good day with a haircut and a hat, have it. Okay. The minute you recognize what you are on that scale from 1 to 10, you need to just go ahead and accept it, right? Start your path to accepting it. Because once you accept it, now you have the ability to stand confident in that shit and wear it and be the best 6.5 your ass can be, right? And once you are confident in being that 6.5, guess what? You get to take your ass outside and go get you a you. Because that's what you should have been aiming for in the beginning in the first place, and you'd have been a lot better off. I feel like that's a lot of our problems these days. We're going and we're reaching for things we shouldn't be reaching for. And I'm not gonna leave it just on the whole 6 thing, because there are people that rank less than a 6. Same rules apply. Get you a U instead of everybody trying to reach that 10. First of all, it's not enough 10s to go around, baby. It's not enough 10s to go around. So stop reaching for it. Because then y'all start feeling and half of y'all sitting there right now feeling some type of way, feeling like don't nobody want them, or feeling like the relationship world is just null and void now because you ain't got no man. But it's because when you be on these different apps and all these different apps and social media platforms and stuff, trying to holler at people, all y'all out here reaching out and hollering at these different 9s and 10s. And them folks sitting over there minding their business, receiving this message, looking like, I know you fucking lying, and put their phone down and don't respond. And now you sitting there feeling some type of way. And that's not fair, because had they would have engaged with your ass and tried to start something with you, and they get around you and see what you got to give that does not equal what they have to give, now how you think they feel? They're going to end up resenting you and bouncing on your ass. And now you back at square one, sad and lonely, resenting them because you didn't do your goddamn job right. That's not fair. Don't do that. And for all the folks who like to, create this long list of mandatory standards that your future partner has to meet before you give them the time of day, I got one question for you. Everything on that list that you named, everything on that long ass list that you named, can you give that same shit? Because if you have created this long list of what a person has to be and what they gotta do in order to get and keep you, you better be able to reciprocate every single thing on that list. If you cannot, get the fuck out the game. You do not belong here. Take your ass back, scribble that shit off, and rewrite the list full of shit that you actually have and can provide. Period, point blank. That's just fair is fair. 50-50. I don't know where y'all get this 80-20, 90-10, him at 100%, me 0. I just get to sit here and receive it all mind frame from. I don't know who started that. And please don't say the city girls, because bitch they just jumped up and just started riding the wave that was already there. This been going on way before Carisha and JT, baby. So we're not gonna blame that attitude on them. I just need people to get some get right. Like maybe I don't know, just really I really feel like y'all should really just focus on getting you a you. It's a 50-50. Things work out better that way when you approach a situation, when you approach a situation that's a lot more relatable and of your caliber. Stop reaching too high. Like that's the main problem. Everybody is reaching just a tad bit too high. And now I know all of our elders used to tell us when we was younger, anything you do in life, baby, you better reach for the stars and get it all. Bitch, I promise you, when they said that, they was not talking about relationships. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop reaching for these stars as it relates to these men, because baby, they just gonna keep moving out the way and keep having your ass reaching and grabbing fucking air, because bitch, they know your ass don't belong all the way up here. Go on back down there a little bit. And that's no shade. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad about themselves. But what I am trying to do is get you to recognize that you've been approaching this thing just a tad bit wrong. I don't know. I be trying to be sympathetic and, um, yeah, I just be trying to be sympathetic, to people's feelings and, the things that they say and the things that they wish to have in the near future. But sometimes you kind of just got to nip that shit in the bud and be like, all right, bruh, listen, that's not going to work. Like, you need to try again. And another thing, and speaking of trying again, a lot of people have this tendency to keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are single because you keep looking for, reaching for, and trying to get the same thing you was trying to get the last time you jumped into a relationship with somebody, and you realize that shit did not work because, for one, you were looking for the wrong thing, and for two, you just were not tapped into reality when you linked up with this person. Like, you just were blind to all the signs, and they were most likely blind to all of the signs too. But it be stuff like this that makes me stay single, because the last thing I need is to hop into a relationship with somebody who is not taking the correct approach on pretty much all things. Like, I don't need you trying to get into no situation with me bending over backwards doing all these different things trying to impress me, to keep me, when you're not being true to yourself. All because all because you focused on trying to bag me. Like, don't do that. Do not do that. Because you're gonna hurt my feelings for you. Like my feelings gonna be hurt for you, because now I gotta go. Like, I'm not into this. Hell, I don't even do that shit. Like, when some people be telling me like, dude, you be selling yourself short. Like, why you? Because I'm just a humble dude. Like, I'm not out here looking for a 10. I'm not even out here looking for a 10 every time I'm checking for somebody. Hell, because I be looking at dudes and be like, shit, I don't even think I qualify for this dude. So I don't know. Like, I just feel like people could do a lot better with the energy that they put into looking for a partner. And I was also told that, looking ain't always the best thing to do. Let it find you. Because some of y'all be looking so hard that from the outside looking in, you come off desperate. And that ain't never cute. But that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get that off my chest. That was on my mind, and it was just irritating me. So I don't know. Sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings. I really didn't try to, but I just wanted to be honest. Now, what you can do is be honest with yourself and take the advice. Okay? Later.